and welcome to the Entrepreneurship Academy for World-Class Success. My name is Brenda Dempsey. I'm the founder and CEO of Brilliance Publishing, and it's my absolute delight and pleasure to be here as your navigator. Remember, as we say, Brilliance Publishing, you drive and we navigate. So I'm so delighted to have created this Entrepreneurship Academy where you can have short, bite-sized sessions to help you with your author journey, particularly in this particular one, which is the PR marketing landmark countdowns until your book launch. Very important that each week you just take small step actions to enjoy the success that you and your book totally deserve. After all, your heart, blood, sweat, tears and joy are in that book. So it's so important that we give you an educational platform to help you become experts at PR and marketing. So let's see what this session is all about. So let's dive right on in. Can you believe it? This is the final session of the 12-week landmark countdown. But don't worry, because there's some bonus sessions, and as we've been going through this journey, more and more will be added to the Academy for your use, for your information and for your success. So we've got a week to go to launch. What are we going to be doing on this final week? So let's see. Oh dear, here we go. Social media 3. So we're actually coming around a bit of a circle. So I asked you what platforms you're active on. Let's go back within 3 months. Let's go back. Is it the same? Have you added a new one? Are you adding platforms that are going to help you raise your profile, be seen as an expert, and attract your ideal reader and clients to you and get people to buy your book? So let's just double check them. What's your following? I've asked you to track your following. How much have you gone up? If you found 20 more readers, 50 more readers, 100 more followers, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. As long as we're moving forward, that's all that counts. Know your stats. It's really important. The big businesses, the best authors, the ones that are more successful, know their stats. It can be a bit unsexy, but once you get into it, it can become a bit more appealing. Have you got that email list? It's gold, that email list to attract and to converse with your raving fans, your readers, because you want them to know what's going on. Let them have some insight. Offer them special offers. If they've taken the time and trouble to sign up, find something that only they can enjoy that you're not putting somewhere else. Share something a bit special with them. So we need baselines in order to measure. Create the baseline. What was month 1, month 2? We're on month 3. How much are you growing? If you're not growing, why are you not growing? Come and speak to us. Let's look at that together. You're never on your own. That's what you must remember about being part of Brilliance Publishing. You're never alone. Any questions you ask, we've got the BBP family in the WhatsApp group. Ask them too. How many unique visits are you having on your website? Are you looking at analytics? If you're not, this is time to start. Start looking at those analytics. How are you going to drive more traffic? Are you on Pinterest? Great platform for driving traffic to your website. So there's lots of different ways that you can do it. How's your SEO? How's, we've asked you to look at those keywords. Are they impacting and effective and they're making a difference? If they're not, go back to the drawing board and look at what words you do need to be using to attract people to your website. Look at what they're actually putting into Google searches and all the other search engines to find what they're looking for, and you need to be the answer for them. And of course, like everything else, you're keeping a journal of your journey. Why? Because we're in this together, and it's a partnership, and we're going to achieve success together. So little image there of some little dials with the stats. So here you can see quite easily this person's doing very well on Twitter, maybe not so much on LinkedIn, but LinkedIn might not be their demographic, so don't worry about that. Just know where your demographic hangs out. We've discussed that. You need any more clarification, you know where we are, you come back and ask us. And of course, you know by now that with every short session, there is a playbook. And let's see what the play page is for this week. Sometimes there's some added little extra gems, but always something to take you a little bit deeper. So here's some touch points that you can look at. Where's your guest list for your book launch? Who else have you added? You may have met new people, you might want to add them. Check your launch program, you should have done that by now with us. Any final adjustments? Check if any journalists are attending. It's great if you can get journalists to attend, but they're swamped with so much, you have to come up with a compelling angle that they will take note and listen to. It helps if you've got journalist friends, or do you know somebody who's got journalist friends? That usually helps. Check in with your team who's helping you with the launch. That could be us, you might have another team as well. And remember to post on social media, enjoy the ride, this is great, this is great. And of course, like everything else, keep the journal and the mantras that you've accumulated. You've now got 12, put them all here, put everything here that you need to have focused on. So important. So there we have it. You've been through 12 weeks of the countdown, PR marketing countdown to the launch of your book. There's 4 bonus sessions as well. And we will be adding more and more sessions as the need arises, as you talk to us and we realize we need to do a video on that. We need to do a video on that. So there'll be much more being added to the Academy as it progresses and matures and blossoms and flowers. But thank you very much for being part of the beginning of the Authorpreneurship Academy. It can only get better with your feedback. Let us know what else you would like. Let us know how you would like us to deliver it. It's so important. But for me, it's about small, bite-sized chunks. Too much information, overwhelm. And already you can see you've got 4 or 5, maybe even 6 little things to consider each week. So do one a day. One thing a day, consistent action compounds over time, creates your success. So important. And the book that changed my life was The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. So that's why I go on about small steps, and I know that as an educator and moving forward. So there you have it. We've got to the end of our 12-week countdown. 4 more bonus sessions. Hope you enjoy them. And until the next time, this is Brenda saying, be brilliant. Much love. And till the next session, toodle pip.